Well, welcome. It is officially Monday morning, but nonetheless, here we are. A7FL recap show, Mizzle and Dub style, and yes, he is still Mizzle A. Smith, and
I mean, I got to.
I'm
I got
just
to
a blessed.
commentate. I have to commentate on the spectacular football we saw all day today. Even the East Coast games were tremendous. I mean, it was a great day for A7FL football today. Definitely.
And not to mention that Big Rob Fabian acknowledged the name of Corey A. Smith, originally originally given to us by one Cleophas Jones, who
Yes.
he takes full credit for that name. Um,
Yes.
we just apply it. That's all we do. That's
Yes.
all we do. But nonetheless, welcome. Dub and Missile in the house, as the my partner just mentioned. Lot of A7 stuff going on today. Playoff the playoffs started in Ohio and in Baltimore, and now officially in Nevada. The playoffs will start this upcoming week. Although we'll be playing in prime time, so the announcements were just given to us before we went off the air at Matter Academy. So first game is at 6:30 p.m. Last game is at 9 p.m. So well into the evening in the Vegas Valley, we'll be having a
Yes.
7FL playoff games here in Nevada, and then the winners. One winner will be going to New Jersey. The other winner will be going to Ohio to play in their respective playoff games. But
I can't wait to
needless to
recap those
say,
games.
there was.
I can't wait for that.
But nonetheless, let's get started real quick. So the playoffs began in the Eastern Conference as Huff makes his grand return for the Patterson U, and the Patterson U took care of business as they
Huff was
waxed the
not
DC
messing around.
Buzz 44 to
Yeah,
14.
he wasn't messing around.
No, he as he was healing, he was watching film and putting himself back to normal, and Huff was doing Huff
Yes.
things, and the
Yeah.
U were doing U things as the U
Mm-hmm.
get a win 44 to 14, and then they will obviously move on to the next round in the playoffs, as the playoffs is set up a little bit dynamically in the Eastern Conference bracket. Also in that same bracket in Baltimore, the Tampa Nightcrawlers playing with something to prove. The defending Eastern Conference champions got off and just never took the foot off the gas pedal as they waxed the Snow Tribe by a final score of 50-6. And just what more can you say about?
The snow tribe just looked defeated, man. You saw it in their faces. There was just like after a few plays and a few things that went on, it was like, you know what? We're just here to play a game. It was sad. It was sad to see, man, because they were playing pretty good, but just the Nightcrawlers just put it on them towards the end.
Well, that tends to happen when, well, I mean, first off, the Nightcrawlers and me seeing this live firsthand in person last season in Bullhead City in the championship game against the Insomniacs, the Nightcrawlers can just score and hit you so quick and
At
just
will.
score with at will and score with ease. It's sometimes it's like you're watching backyard football / video game football, because it's like, how are they doing it? And of course,
Yeah,
they have their own style.
yeah.
They do it their own way. But I mean, when you have a Mark Bagway, when you have a Darius Logo Davis, when you have a Rico Brown, and then you have
Foots,
BM
Foots
and then
Henderson, bro, side to
Deion,
sideline.
Deontay
Oh my
Anderson.
goodness.
Deontay Anderson is a bad man. Like we heard about him last year. We saw him in person last year in the town game. He has as good advertised, but this year he's just been running and playing like a madman, going sideline to sideline. It just seemed like he was involved in every single tackle the
Every
Nightcrawlers
play.
had when
Every
the Snow
play.
Tribe was on offense, and it's just
Yeah.
it's insane to look at. It really really is. But Nightcrawlers off to a good start of defense of their conference title as they get a bye week. The U will play next week against
Well
the
deserved.
East Orange Renegades. So there you have it with that.
That's
Um,
Corey Hammond's team, correct?
Corey does play for the East Orange Renegades, so good luck to Mr. Corey A. Smith as Debo gave him
Yes.
that nickname. Um,
Yes.
so there you have it. Um, but nevertheless, glad you're with us here as we are coming to you live on the Other Side of the Ball YouTube channel, the Other Side of the Ball Facebook page, me and Mizzle's personal Facebook page. So those that are chiming in and watching and doing film study while you watch us, we appreciate it. We thank you very much for it.
Yes, indeed. Hey, and before we
So
continue, hey, shout out to
all
Mel Carey and Flash Media Sports, man, for giving us a tremendous footage on the field. Even though we had a little technical difficulties going out there with the wind, but
well,
they made it through, and they did a damn good job today.
well, not just him. The returning Pierce Torres, or as I like to call him, Pierre, he finally made his return back after
Yes.
not being able to be off on Sundays due to his 9 to 5 job, but he was there today back and picking up where he left off. So it was good to see him. Also,
Yes.
shout out to James St. Patrick of the Las Vegas Force as he was out there also giving you some of the camera works inside the huddle as he was on the field
Let's
handling the
go.
camera while
Teamwork.
Mel's doing other stuff.
Teamwork.
So shout out to James St. Patrick of the Force for doing that, of course. 2-5 Live being 2-5 Live, doing what he does, but he is waiting to unleash some passion, and if he's not asleep, he might be joining us.
No. 2-5 is taking.
Moment.
I've been talking to him before we came on show. 2-5 will be on. Don't worry.
Okay. So 2-5 Live will be on, and he will, I guess you could say, voice his grievances, if you will. So stay tuned for that. We were
Can't
hoping
wait.
to get Corey Hammond on, but
Can't wait.
it is after 3 a.m. over there on the East Coast. So and of
Indeed.
course he's got a newborn, so
Well,
you know
hell,
the rule.
we
When the
might
baby
have to.
sleeps, you
We
sleep.
might. Oh no, it's gonna be late anyway next week because the last game is at 9, so we can't get him on net for next week's show either. Damn.
Or we might just have to do an earlier version and just get him on right then and there and just have him preview
Mr.
what he saw in the East.
Palmer. Tremendous game today, sir.
That man is a
Hey,
football
that is
player.
an athlete.
Well, I mean,
This is an athlete,
as I
ladies and
say all the
gentlemen.
time live on broadcast, you find, like I said, when you find number 8, normally great things happen for Sickwit
Yes.
as he had the Nike or he had the game capper to give Sickwit officially the number 1 seed in the Nevada playoffs, as we will get to that momentarily.
Yeah.
As Sickwit
Great
and
game,
Coach
Mr.
MG
Palmer.
Mark Gray, his team gets his team gets a first round bye, and they get to rest up
Mhm.
and get their pieces back together. But also
Well deserved
on
too.
a
Well
personal note, it
deserved.
was good to see the mighty Quinn, Robert Quinn, back on the field. He didn't play, but given the situation that he was going through what he was going through medically, it was good to see him out there on the field, being on the sideline with his brothers, and also gave us a few minutes of his time and talk about his duties. As always, DP, we
We
appreciate you
appreciate you, DP.
tuning
Yes.
in and
Yes, sir.
giving us some time. And by the way, like I said, his beloved Stick With It, which, by the way, if you are in Vegas, if you do go to the Chicken Shack on Boulder Highway and mention Sick With
Yes.
It, you can
Yes.
get a 10% discount. So please head over
And you know
to
you love chicken.
the Chicken Shack
Everybody
on
love
Boulder
chicken.
Highway in suite number
Everybody love
100.
chicken.
Yeah. Not to mention their macaroni and cheese is pretty doggone good too. I'm just putting it out there. But
There it
mention
is.
Sick With It at the counter and get yourself 10% off from the Chicken Shack. So there you go. I've already done my due diligence.
Hey, brother.
So
Hey, brother. Will the tacos be there next week?
no, unfortunately, they will not.
That sucks.
So you might have to go get some tacos
Because I was
we get there.
I was ready to treat the Vikings to some tacos.
That's what could happen the night before.
Yes,
but nevertheless, Darren Palmer and Sigwood getting the big win, 64-22 over OTT. Something about when those two teams get together is a lot of high scoring, as they combined for 96 points, almost like they combined for 130 a season ago. But
yeah,
just to continue on what went on in the playoffs, there was absolutely no kind of defense played whatsoever between the Baltimore Watchmen and the Silk City Animals, as it was back and forth all game long. The score at halftime was 33-27, and then the barrage just continued. The Animals got within 3 points at 59-56. We also have
back-to-back 3-on-1 returns.
Yes.
That was spectacular.
Which can happen from time to time in this league, but no. One of the last touchdowns the Animals scored, the quarterback was literally running for his life, almost identical to the Iquan Corsi touchdown he threw to Ray Rich earlier today. I'm just like, how's his life, and how's he managing to throw the ball and find a guy wide open? Again, this only happens in A7FL football, just like the week before, where Mosey Williams of the Orlando Ghost somehow takes a throw-on return 109 yards, which, by the way, made Knox 25 real mad, because if you go live with 2-5, go ahead, finish your point.
Oh, didn't the punt return? I mean, the 3-on-1 return last night, tonight, I would say tonight, remind you of that 100. It wasn't 100 yards, but the Mr. Ramsey's return. Didn't this slightly kind of remind you of the 100-yard one? Just a little bit.
I don't want to say JoJo Ramsey purposely bobbled the ball, but
no, we're not going to say that.
But concerning the fact that Sigwood was throwing from OTT's 35-yard line because the unsportsmanlike penalty and an ejection, literally throwing from the 35-yard line. Jovian Ramsey, drops the ball, bobbles it, muffs it, picks it up, and goes at least 80-plus yards for a throw-on return touchdown. Now, unfortunately for OTT, that was their only points of the second half because they only scored 6. But and it was on special teams, but the offense was practically shut out by the defense, as Sigwood put the clamps down defensively on OTT in the second half, only holding them to that one throw and return touchdown. But back to the Watchmen and the Animals, it was just back and forth. But I mean, it was the same thing last year between these two teams as they were in the playoffs and they played a close game. Although the score was not 71-56, it was 27-19 in favor of the Watchmen. But the Watchmen, without the Wolverine, who did not play today, which, losing a big key player like that for the Watchmen normally doesn't bode well. But hopefully the Wolverine will return next week, as the Watchmen will head back to Cincinnati, where they lost to the Nightcrawlers in the conference championship game a year ago. Back in Cincinnati at the scene of the crime. They will head back there to try to get some revenge, as they will take on the Cincinnati Chaos, who took care of the QC Crush 56-12. And now a real huge test for the Chaos. I mean, we've talked about the Chaos vastly improving from last year to this year, but now they really get a true test as they take on one of the teams in last year's Final Four in the Baltimore Watchmen. So that might be really that should be really, really intriguing. Definitely a contrast in styles, and that definitely could take place when those two get together.
Will we have time to watch that? At least a little bit of it?
I want to say yeah. I'm pretty sure it's going to be part of the game of the week. Don't know what the schedule is for next week. I know next week it'll be the BIC taking on the Orange. Of course, we got our games out here starting at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and the second game at 9 p.m. Pacific time. To which, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, as you can see the look on his face, is very, very mightily yeeted as Mizzle will
Yeet.
join us to have his first in-person A7FL experience, and I'm pretty sure he will be all over the doggone place.
You
Hanging
damn
out
right
with
I
Knox
will.
25 Live, of course.
That's
Getting the
I'll probably
chance to
if I'm not with you guys, I'll probably be on his hip. Or messing with Mel.
I wouldn't
One
find
or
that.
the other.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Heck, I'm pretty sure Mel might even give you the camera and have you go inside the huddle and get some
Oh
footage. I
baby, I'll
wouldn't
put in
doubt it.
some work. I'll
But
put in some work.
also the Covington Heist getting a win. They beat the Columbus Explorers by a final score of 46-20, and now the Heist travel to Asbury Park, New Jersey, and taking on the former champions in the A7FL, the Patterson U. So the Patterson U gets home field in that game as the Heist go on the road to take on the U. That's going to be a very tough test for the Heist. And like I said,
Uh-oh. I think my brother's internet is having a little flaw real quick.
I don't think
There
they're
we go.
necessarily a pushover, but
Yeah,
we will see what
yes.
happens as the Heist take their trip to Asbury Park, New Jersey, and have a date with the Patterson U. So, Heist beat the Explorers 46-20, Chaos beat the Crush 56-12, U beat the Buzz 44-14, Nightcrawlers beat the Snow Tribe 50-6, and the Watchmen and the Animals 71-56. Watchmen beat the Animals. Now,
71-56. There was no
yeah,
defense in that game. None. None.
nope.
Unless it was turnovers, unless it was pick sixes or something. But that's
It
no
was
defense.
That was a whole lot of scoring at will,
Yes.
and just scoring to your heart's content. But nonetheless, the
Yeah.
Watchmen the Watchmen for the second year in a row ends the season of the Silk City Animals by a final score of 71-56. Here in Nevada, it was the Gold taking on the Pit Bosses in positioning for seeding. Basically, the goal was trying to create chaos to get the first win, and for the Pit Bosses, basically they would lock themselves into the 4 seed and have a OTT in the playoffs. But it was all Pit Bosses all the
All pit
time,
bosses.
as the
All
Pit
pit
Bosses
bosses.
just supposed to will. I mean, Agenine Cunningham, Iquan Corsi, um, Easy Eric Williams, and Javion Michael, just all fantastic.
Yeah.
But Isaiah Agiga, the big
And
Hawaiian.
Cunningham is just too fast for football. He should that that kid is just
There's a
speed
lot of
kills with
cutting.
him.
There's a lot of Cunninghams. There's a lot of Cunninghams in the A7FL that apparently can run. Savion's one of them.
Yeah,
Agenine is the other one.
Straight up.
You also have Derek. You also have Derek Cunningham, Savion's brother on OGT. He's no slouch, but I mean Javion Michael, outstanding. Even though Big Brother got him, Kamari Michael outran him on the throw-in return for the gold, which was fantastic. Actually, Kamari Michael was involved in both scoring for the goal as he ran for a touchdown and, of course, took one back on the throw-in return. But, I mean, just Iquan Corsi showing his canny ability to be an athlete, even though he was quarterback for most of the season. But, like I said, Isaiah Agiga, the big Hawaiian wearing the 808, was very good. Even made a pass with his left hand that found somebody. But I mean, just the tremendous. Like I said, the Pit Bosses have been trending in the right direction since this merger, if you will. But
yeah,
getting a lot of their players back that were on the Sin City Gov's padded football team. But I mean, just getting those guys back in perspective has done nothing but just help the morale for the Pit Bosses, and the Pit Bosses could possibly make some noise and not make things very easily for OTT and whoever, and of course the winner of OTT and the Pit Bosses will play the number one seeded Sick-Witted team in the playoffs that will take place on June the 23rd, as of course we will be off for Father's Day on the 16th, which also is Tupac's birthday. Go figure. So,
well, what do you know?
What do you know, right? Just like WrestleMania Night 2 is on Easter Sunday, which just happens to fall on 420 next year. So there you have it. There you go.
You know where you'll catch me.
Yeah, all over the
back in Vegas, baby.
Doggone city. But
yes.
But I mean, just first off, kudos to the Gold, because the Gold, they've had a hard time scoring a lot this year, but they found the end zone twice, and good for them. Hopefully things will be restructured for the better going forward, going into next season, as they will still try to get that elusive first win in the A7FL. But to the victors go the spoil. The Pit Bosses played fantastically well, and they stand a good shot to possibly be a thorn in these playoffs to somebody, as they will get OTT in a rematch of the 1918 game that took place a couple of weeks ago, which unfortunately we apologize again that you guys did not get to see the game-winning touchdown pass from Corsi to Javion Michael. You only heard the audio. You didn't get to see the visual, so we apologize for that.
Yeah.
But,
well, no, like I said earlier to you, brother, don't apologize for what nature does.
That just comes with the territory, as it is with any job that you do. But I mean,
just your humbleness. We appreciate it.
I know, but sometimes just the fact that the main camera that they use is literally hanging on the top of a ladder rung, and you're hoping that the ladder doesn't tip over and fall down, and down goes the camera, because that's a very piece of expensive equipment. But again, Mel and Derek and Pierce, they do what they do, getting it all put together. And shout out to Steve Ashmore Media.
Exactly. That's why you always give a shout out to the behind the scenes people.
Oh yeah,
we don't get that footage without them.
Oh yeah, they definitely make the magic happen. But 54-12, Pit Bosses get the win over the Gold, and the Pit Bosses, in a sense, have now locked themselves into the number 4 seed here.
A lot of mercy rule games tonight too. I mean today too. Yesterday, a lot of mercy rule.
Yeah. Nightcrawlers was a mercy rule. Chaos and Crush were.
Yes.
The U and the Buzz were not. The U only won by 30. And tonight, Sick-Witted and Sick-Witted and OTT combined for 96 points. Not exactly the 130 that they combined for last year, but defenses get better, players get better, and there you have it. But Sick-Witted did take care of business, although it was kind of a sluggish start in the first half, as they did maintain control. They had a 38-16 lead at the half, but given credit to where credit is due, Mighty Quinn came over and said that we just need to, stop giving them confidence and just play our ball, and they definitely did that as they put the clamps down on them in the second half, only holding OTT to that 3-on-1 touchdown return by the previously mentioned JoJo Ramsey. But I mean, Gary was efficient as usual, finding his guys, utilizing everybody he possibly could offensively, and then of course Darren Palmer with the nightcap, the game clinching touchdown to give Sick an undefeated regular season at 7-0, and now they will await the winner of Pit Bosses and OTT. That's who will play Sick in round 2. But
now who
the Heist go on the road.
The Insomniacs get?
I'm glad you asked, because the Insomniacs get the Force, a rematch of week 1, as the Insomniacs held off the Force by 13, 38-25. But the Force get a second shot at
Is this all next week?
this is next. That's the first game of the evening next week. Will be Insomniacs versus Force.
Oh, too excited, man. Too excited. That's gonna be I think a pretty much a good game. That's a good matchup. That is a good matchup. Definitely if the Force comes with their defense.
Well, I'm pretty sure Tone Smith will play with a chip on his shoulder because he was on the
Yeah.
Insomniacs defense last year as he helped them win the championship. And of course, going back to his original home, the Force. So, I mean, obviously, Tone Smith definitely wants to play and beat these guys. But again, for me, I think it all depends on Deion Fox. Can he keep it with the consistency? That's going to be the main question.
Good point.
And
Good
plus, will they stick and utilize the run game that is Mr. Alexander?
Yes.
And Mr. Jalil Rogers. Will they use that? Will they get plays to where Fox can use his speed and get into space and make guys miss and extend the play?
Mm-hmm.
That remains to be seen. We don't know, but I mean, not exactly a easy task for the defending national champions as they get the Vegas Force in the playoffs in the first game at 6:30 Pacific time. And also in the nightcap, you will have the Watchmen going to Cincinnati to take on the Cincinnati Chaos. Then you have the Highest going to New Jersey to take on the Patterson U. Then you got the Renegades and the U starting off next week. And again, Sick.
Great matchups next week.
And Sick getting the all-important bye week a chance for guys like Mr. Palmer to rest their bodies and get healthy for the stretch run. That is the A7FL playoffs. As again, speaking of Kamari Michael, how are you, sir? Which, by the way, fantastic play on the touchdown run and fantastic outrunning your brother on the 3-on-1 return for a touchdown. But just real quick about Kamari. Kamari desires to be good. He desires to be great. He desires to possibly be the best he could be. And when you see the talent there, that I mean, he is a talented young man. More importantly, he's a fantastic young man, and has got a good head on his shoulders. And he just is willing to take the steps what it is to be great, because that's his goal is obviously to be great. And just want to say, Kamari, keep up the hard work and stay true to you. And we appreciate you chiming in here and saying hello. For those just tuning in, welcome to the Mizzle and Dub A7FL recap show taking place. What happened in the A7? We had playoffs beginning in Ohio and Baltimore. Out here in Vegas, we're just concluding our regular season as our playoffs will start next week. Again, first game.
And shout out to Oos on the Facebook chat. Shout out.
Now, why is that, Kamari? Please elaborate on that for us, good sir. As I just said, for those listening, he said, I don't think I was going to make it around the corner on that 3-on-1. Now, did you see your brother take a bad angle? Did you figure that if he stays at this angle, you had a chance to bring it back for a big one? Some might say that was Michael on Michael crime, but we will.
Sometimes you got to do your brother dirty.
Hey, well, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
100%.
But that's a whole other commercial. But I know that 2-5 was really getting a little agitated with the he gave you some good advice. Shout out to Big Ronald Gaither. So there you have it. I mean, when he's not cracking jokes, Gaither does give some good football advice. That's for sure. Shout out to Big Ronald Gaither. But all I can just say is I know Kamari Michael will well, it was It was a fantastic
Yeah,
return by Kamari Michael. It is
it
on the
was.
YouTube page. Go find that under the Gold versus Pit Bosses game, and you will see the touchdown run by one Kamari Michael. So we had 7 games that were on the slate today. They are all final, with the last one just ending not too long ago.
Did
Sick with it.
did everyone get a 3-on-1 return? If I think
In what regards?
like to every game, I did every game get a 3-on-1 return? No, I don't think so. No, no. I was trying to get a combine of the East
Well,
Coast
I
games.
don't know. Well, I don't know if that is the case. I mean, with the way they like to make mic covers for mics nowadays, they just look hideous and atrocious. But um, it is what it is. But still, we like to welcome those that came to watch the Mizzle and Dub A7FL recap show. Welcome. Just going over scores of what we saw in the playoffs in the Northeast and in Ohio. But more importantly than that, my co-host that you see on the screen next to me, he will be making his long-awaited trip back to the entertainment capital of the world and see exactly this A7 game up close and in person for himself.
Yes, yes.
As that should be some very, very exciting stuff.
Well, as I sit here and told you,
But
I'm
nonetheless,
taking
just
the
to go over the
I'm
scores.
taking the word from Pat McAfee. I'm pretty heated about that, man. Let's see.
As
Okay,
you have a right to
so
be, for sure, for sure.
Mr. Anthony T. Smith said I could be right about every game with a return except for the Buzz game, and I think you are right. But I believe every other game besides that one, I think there was pretty much a nice 3-on-1 return. It was some real interesting football played yesterday.
And speaking of that is Mr. Tone Smith of the Force, who he's got that defense playing some spectacular ball, being
Oh
one of the defensive
baby,
captains on the Force defense, and they will have a tough task. But I'll tell you one thing: Tone is going to be amped up and ready to go to play his former brethrens in the Insomniacs in the playoff game next Sunday, which will take place at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at Matter Academy.
I
So
can't wait to
again, if
see
you
that
can't
one.
join us
That's
at
that's a
Matter
good one to
Academy,
come out there and
do the
see right
next
there.
do the next best thing and watch us on A7FL.TV, Caffeine TV, and
Oh baby, there he is. Hardest work, hardest.
it will be Tone. I agree,
Yeah,
and
I
yes,
agree.
indeed,
Hardest working man
Mr.
in
Mill
in the game.
man was in Arizona for a doggone Muay Thai tournament, then
Yes,
drove all. Mel Carey does not get enough credit. Just,
indeed.
just just the things he
Well,
does
no,
to
he'll
try to
get enough.
bend.
He'll
It,
get
it,
enough. He'll get enough love on this show. I promise you that.
well, I mean, not counting that because we try to give and show love to everybody. That's for
Indeed,
doggone sure. But
indeed.
just great to see Mel doing what he does. But he had some help as he had Peanut returning to help assist, and of course Mel doing boxing in Arizona, the Muay Thai thing in Arizona. He's just been all
Yes,
over
everywhere.
the southwest part. If you want to call us this, well, I mean, if you want to call Nevada one of the southwest parts, but I mean, it's right there in that trajectory with New Mexico and Colorado and Utah and Arizona. So, I mean, there you have it with that. Um,
Yes.
but nonetheless, welcome, guys. Welcome to the A7FL recap show as we're recapping the
Mm-hmm.
action that took place in the playoffs in Ohio and Baltimore. Again, just to go over it, the Patterson U beat the DC Buzz 44 to 14. The Cincinnati Chaos beat the QC Crush 56 to 12. Also, the defending Eastern Conference champions, the Tampa Nightcrawlers, they beat the Rahway Snow Tribe by a final score of 50-6. The Covington Heights beat the Columbus Explorers by a final score of 46-20. Again, took place. Not a lot of defense in this game, if anything, but the Baltimore Watchmen get the win over the Silksy Animals by a final score of 71-56. And speaking of the hardest working man in sports, one of the hardest working men in sports, grubbing on something in his car. The one, the only, Mr. Mel Carey is in the building. Mel, how are you, sir?
It's probably a burger.
It's something, that's for sure.
What up, guys?
What's up? What's up, Mel?
Man, chilling, bro. Tired.
Are
Had to
you?
pull over. Had to pull over a little bit, man. And man, wicked Kingman right now. Had to give me something to eat. Hey,
Yes.
I didn't even get
So
the leg.
you are definitely halfway. You are definitely halfway back on the road back to Arizona. Which, by the way, please be careful. Traveling grace and traveling mercies in Jesus' name to you, my friend. Get back to Arizona safely without a scratch.
Oh, for real. Thank you. No, that's why I had to pull over, man. I was tired, but yeah.
Yeah, you've been busy, Mel. You've been everywhere.
No, man. Yeah, just you know, just man, just there, just being, just there, man. Just trying to make it do what it do, man. But hey, man, shout out to you guys, man. You guys are getting all this momentum going, you know, and getting it popping, and more and more people are looking forward. Like even the guys, Jorge. So he avenged his loss, and I had a meeting with them after their fight. Well, it's kind of not really a meeting. It was like a like they after party thing, which isn't really my thing, but business wise, we're building, business relationships and everything. And so it was just great to really talk to them. But Jorge, like, hey, they're looking forward to getting back on the Mizzle and Dub show. So you know what I'm saying? So they're pretty excited about that, and they definitely were like, thanks. They told me thanks to you guys. So shout out to y'all.
We just appreciate you allowing them to.
Well, we thank them.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Live with 2-5 himself.
Oh snap!
Welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
What's the deal, fellas?
What's up, brother?
Man, look, I cannot call it.
All right,
Call it.
Well, Live with 2-5 has a lot of grievances that he wants to air right now. So we are going to shut up and let Live with 2-5 be Live with 2-5. So Live with 2-5, the floor is yours.
Hey, look. Okay, well, look. First and foremost, all right. What's up, fellas? All right.
Hey, what's up?
Man, I just want to say today was a bullshit fucking day. All right. Let's just say today was the most difficult day that we probably had within the A7 in a while. All right. With the overall, operations and shit like that, as well as, technical difficulties. And then you got these shit ass players thinking that they something. Okay. That's where my issue came today. Today, I felt like I really wanted to play. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to say, scratch all the division manager talk, and let's lace them up. I feel like there's a way that you can do both if you know how to conduct business. So I might have to look into that. But yeah, man, it was a lot of that's all, man.
Back.
It was trying to stay professional and shit.
I understand that, but 2-5, you on the Mizzle and Dove show. You can speak how you want to speak. I know you the commish.
Yeah, so I still have to, in a sense,
understand.
be mindful of the stuff
Okay.
that I say because I am what they say a representative. You feel me?
Respect.
So it's just one of those where, again, it was just a lot of bullshit going on. You feel me? Overall, you know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking non-contributing motherfucking players not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Swear up and down that they the fucking bomb, but they not shit, bro. They not shit. Then you want to keep yelling at my guys at the at the commentating table. You feel me? Trying to get them to recognize some shit. Again, man, shut the hell up. You feel me? Because you're making bad for, a product that we're trying to put out. You feel me? So it's tough. We're trying to get grown ass fucking men to understand what the fuck is trying to, happen, and fuck them in a sense.
Man, I feel you, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, yeah.
I feel you. I feel you, bro. We and in a broadcast or production world, I should say, I be dealing with people, man. I feel you, bro.
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it so real though. I ain't gonna never let a motherfucker come at you, come at Dub, the Viking, or motherfucking anybody when it come down to that shit, right? Because I've said it from day one, from the time that I came in all the way up until now. These motherfuckers don't know what the fuck it takes to even do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what it takes to be a part of production. They don't know what it's like to be a motherfucking a broadcaster, you feel me? And be able to even call a fucking game. You know what I'm saying? The way, like I've said on numerous occasions, the way Dub is able to fucking do that shit is fucking brilliant. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The angles and the mindset that you have is fucking brilliant. You feel me? So you got motherfuckers wanting to bitch and complain because your one fucking play didn't get caught for the day. Make more. Right. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Make another play.
Yeah.
Well,
those are valid points.
Bless you. I appreciate you. And
almost definitely, man.
Well, here's what people don't understand: the fires that 2-5 has to put out, because I mean, there have been times to where you have players on the sideline that are just yelling at me, Chris, and Scotty. I'm like, we have no say in the rules. We have no say in what's to be shown on the air and replays and stuff like that. Only thing we are responsible for is me calling the play and then me shutting up so Chris and Scotty can explain why this happened, how this happened, this, that, and the third, and then it's back to me calling a play. That's just what we do. Yeah. Like, we're just trying to, be as authentic as we could possibly be, but also do the old Howard Cosell, explanation of telling it like it is, of what we're seeing and what we're watching. Because, as I said, you never want to try to insult the fans' intelligence, because fans will know when you're insulting their, and that's one thing we try not to do is, not sell you some wolf tickets for lack of a better term. But I mean, like today, like the winds were howling and trying to knock over canopies, and the people acted diligently to get the canopies off, and we were able to continue our games without a hitch. And I know people want to complain about the camera angle. Look, there's not a booth yet at Matter Academy. That eventually is going to be built.
Man,
don't know when it's going to be ready, but given the circumstances of what we're working, with, and doing and Mel doing what he does, and the fact that people want to complain about the camera shots, well, understand people. A lot of the camera shots that you're getting, the camera is literally hanging at the top of the rung of a doggone ladder.
Wow. But hey, but
Yeah.
look, but you can also
Just,
say
just,
like
just
you would never fucking know that. You feel me?
Facts.
You would not know that. You
Facts.
feel me? You would not know how we're streaming. You don't know none of that. They don't. You know what I mean? Like it's like I said, bro. You get tired of hearing the same bitching and complaining, and they mizzle. Like it's one of those like legitimately, right? I'm not putting no players out there because fuck that, right? But it was like one specific player today. You know what I'm saying? Where this motherfucker does the same fucking bullshit every fucking week, bro. Every fucking week, it's the same bullshit, right? On how the refs missed the call, or you know what I'm saying? Did you guys see that? You know, and it's like you're yelling at the broadcast. You know what I mean? To where again, you're not a part of these coaches meetings that happen on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? To where you don't know the shit that gets discussed. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that get discussed on a weekly fucking basis is how the shit from the home team as well as the crowd gets picked up when the mics are hot.
Straight up, because I hear everything.
Come on, man.
I
Bro,
like to
and they
say,
don't, that's Bruddy, and that's money.
I have mentioned on multiple shows, even with 2-5, I'm like, I heard you over there chirping 2-5. You
Man,
know,
man, today was one of them days where I ain't give a shit.
I know you didn't. I heard it.
I ain't give a shit.
Again.
I did not
I
give
heard
a
it.
shit, bro. I'm not for nobody's bullshit today. I'm not for none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for none of that shit. Because again, we've been telling you guys week in and week out. You know what I'm saying? Week in and week out. You still want to bitch or complain about the same fucking shit, bro. The same fucking shit. And then you have us where we're like, okay, what are you doing to change that shit?
Not a
You know
damn
what I'm
thing.
saying? I try to pull a motherfucker to the side and I'm like, bro, why you sitting here yelling at the top of your fucking lungs, trying to think that that's going to get the attention of the broadcast table, myself or you know, Doug or Derek? That's not going to gain our attention. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tell you flat out. And I'm telling you, and I'm trying to be, again, professional about it, where I'm like, yo, hey, we're trying to put out a good product. You know what I'm saying? So when you're yelling at the crowd, this is me, you know what I'm saying? Again, trying to be professional, right? Where I'm like, yo, when you're yelling at the broadcasting table and you're saying, oh, watch the camera, look at the camera, yada, focus is on you. Because now the viewers, they hear that. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, hey, pull me to the side. Hey, Knox, look, check it out. I'm getting a lot of hands to the face. It's a lot of holding. Can you talk to the ref on the next time out? Say less. I got you. Hey, ref, come talk to me real quick. My man's just saying he getting hit to the face. I went back and reviewed it myself. He really is getting hands to the face. I just need y'all to watch that. But these motherfuckers don't know how to be professional, so it's like they want professional shit. They want the pictures and they want the fucking, like I said, the one highlight of your night. Man, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. How many of the motherfuckers stay and help us take all that shit down? How many motherfuckers stay and actually help us take that shit down?
Not one. Not
Not one of them
nobody.
motherfuckers, bro.
Nobody.
We was out there extra late tonight because we didn't have the staff from the school. You know what I'm saying? All we had was was
Facts.
Munchie. You know what I'm saying?
You was,
Munchie would have had to
facts.
do that shit by himself.
You was running the school's freaking motor, hauling they stuff around.
Come on, man.
You know.
But
But
my
yeah, man, I
question
don't
is,
care. Like, man, it's just like a lot of ungrateful entitlement, bro. Like that's like what these people are, man. And
don't like
bro,
that.
that's just really what it comes down to. Even like some people, like you see, like there ain't some of the people around on the production side too.
Yeah. We're
Same
gonna
thing.
have to
They come
chop it.
around.
We're gonna have to chop it up about that big fella. I ain't forgot. Yeah.
But
But
people,
my question is, if the players yelling at the production, what is production gonna do? That's not gonna help you.
honestly, and this is just real talk. Like, man, man, I ain't even gonna go there because if I were to say shit like half of these players are talking all that stuff, man. I'm like,
They're not good. They're not even entertaining to watch. And from a production side, they don't even really make you want to film them. Let's keep it real.
man, yeah. I mean, they don't understand. The thing is that they don't understand, man. Like, do they put how much effort did they put in wanting to be a player? Like, are you going to your practices? Are you showing up early? How much are you putting to your craft? But not even that. Like, too, because I got so-called like these other production people that come by claiming they can do this, claiming they can do that. But then you're getting opportunities, just like right now that y'all talking about. There's opportunities that are being created, and they messing it up for everybody. Like these players or whatever, they want to trip, they want to cuss on the broadcasting thing. We cannot go sell that product anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because we try to get a package, take it somewhere. They talking about gangsters and stuff. There's like been sponsorships that have been turned down because those are gangsters. Like, yo, but then it's like, come on, we supposed to work together and grow together and stuff like that. But instead, want to bash and do all that. It's like, come on, man. Just like you said, like, hey, there was even like coaches and stuff, like on broadcast last year. You have to be like, yo, hey, we're getting you on the mic. We're getting you on the mic, you know? And it's like, come on, just like you said, there's a time and a place for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you were just saying, take it to the side. You can handle it and address it. Nah, they want to do it right now on the broadcast. Well, bro, this is on live TV. I'm on Fox, right? I'm on Derek's on the phone with Fox. I'm on the phone with Fox.
They don't
like,
know.
Hey, man, hey, we're getting that audio.
They do not know, bro.
But then, you know what I'm saying? So it's like even if you got a great clip, right? Even if they didn't get their clip caught, if it did get captured, you know what I'm saying? But now we got all this cussing and stuff in the background.
Can't use it.
We can't. You know what I'm saying? And then if they know, if all these they got videographers or these players, like, hey, if y'all trying to do some work, we need help. We need bodies. So if there's some that aren't playing, hey, you talking stuff, be a solution. Hey, it really, because we could do a 4-camera production.
Hey, but see, hey, Mizzle, he not lying though, right? He not lying though, for the simple fact, for motherfuckers is still, even with you trying to learn, right? We'll just even say trying to learn. You feel me? Motherfuckers are still willing to pay you for you willing to learn though. But as long as you're willing to learn how to do that shit the proper fucking way. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're willing to help us put out a good fucking product. You know what I mean? Again, like I'm walking past Mel. Mel's over there fucking laid out on the ground in fucking sniper mode. Like this motherfucker was, you know what I'm saying, back in his motherfucking habitat. You hear me? So I
in the trenches. In the trenches.
He know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Hey, don't even trip. You'll see the picture of it coming soon. Because look, I walk past Steve and I'm like, hey, take a picture of Mel right there.
That's funny. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I love it.
That's funny though.
Shit's
but
crazy.
I appreciate you, bro, because you came through. He's like, yeah, you good, yeah. But that's the thing people don't understand. It's like, look, we didn't have nobody that was going to be able to. Well, James, he tried to run around with the camera, but he just, he's just trying to help out and stuff. But we don't have nobody that's going to run around and get those extra shots.
Hey,
and then
look,
we don't have
shoot me the camera.
That we had on the thing today,
Hey, Dub said this a few minutes ago before you guys came on. He was almost like, hey, Mel might give me a camera, get up in there. I'm like, hey, whatever you guys need. But I'm like, if I'm not doing anything like that or not on the sideline with the fellas, I'm going to be right next to Knox. I'm walking around with Knox. I want to be everywhere next week. Y'all, whatever you need from me next week.
Hey, I told you.
Whatever you guys need from me.
All right? It's up.
Whatever y'all need. Hey, Mel, you need me to hold a camera? You need me to hold a microphone?
Bro, hey, check this out. Watch how dope he does. Somebody that's willing to come in, he about to kill it, and you're gonna see what he does. And like what Knox was saying, and he's about to get some bread for helping out. But we know the type of cat that he is.
I don't even need that. I just want to come and just support the A7. That's it. You already see I got the shirt on. I love what y'all do.
It's up.
Whatever you need from me.
Hey, look, like you just said though, you're gonna be a little bit everywhere. And look, you get to call your man Zelly's game with Dub. Come on.
That's gonna be dope.
Come on, let's get it popping. You feel me? Like I said, man, we finna.
I'm ready, man. I'm excited.
We finna make you feel like you at home, bro.
I'm so
We're gonna
excited.
make it worth it. You're
Yes,
gonna see
sir.
what you're gonna see what we go through
Yes.
on the day to day. You know what I'm saying? Day to day with these motherfuckers, bro. Like,
Instead of hearing you on the sideline, I'm gonna be right next to you on the sideline.
hey, look, come on. Come on. I'm everywhere. I'm
Oh,
everywhere.
hey, do you be
The
tracking your
man.
steps?
Today?
Yeah, you be
Yeah,
doing it.
today I was at 20 bands.
Ooh, that sounds like me when I'm at work at Kaiser. Straight up.
Yeah, hey, but see, the cool thing about it started last night when I was at work, actually. You feel me? Because I actually worked graveyard
Oh,
last
you
night.
had addition. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying? So, wife actually put me on with the little app, you feel me? To where it restarts at midnight. So
Okay.
I was at work from 10 to 6 this morning type shit. You feel me? So I got probably like 5,000 there, and then I got like another 15,000 at the A7 type shit.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, y'all,
Uh,
man, every.
but hey, Knox, give us your whole. I know you was a little disappointed with some things that was going on, but besides that, how did you take the games, both games, and how did your outlook feel with the games yesterday?
I'm gonna keep it real. I was actually had a good time today, right? We could say overall it was some great football. You had the pit bosses versus the gold. Of course, we all knew with the pit bosses getting their additions back, you know what I'm saying? We knew they were gonna go out there and of course put on the show, you know what I'm saying, and give us some great football.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I did not think that I was also gonna make a valid fucking point and be able to prove my point today with the way Iquan got busy at
Ooh,
fucking slot
ooh,
and
ooh,
outside
ooh,
receiver
ooh,
and running back,
ooh.
and he did not play. Even when he did play quarterback, he still was out there slinging dimes. You
Yep.
feel me? But it
Mhm.
was to show that he's not. When I talk to people, I really talk to people. What you got, Dub?
No, I was gonna say I am still trying to understand the
Yeah,
one
talk
play
about
he
it.
was the one play he was at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Richardson is coming after him. He is chasing down on him, making Iquan run for his life. I don't know how he ran about 40 yards backwards, somehow got a free lane to run in and hit Ray Rich down the field for a touchdown. I am still trying to understand how he did not get sacked on that play. It's
Cause
insane.
the players that be talking shit, they just happen to be in on that play, and they not fucking good, and it showed.
Well, I
They
mean,
not good. That man
yeah,
Iquan is a fucking monster.
hey,
No
And
hey,
lie.
if you don't know
No
how,
lie.
if you don't know how to play, if you don't know how to play against him, and you don't again pay attention to his game, you're not gonna know what to do. And he showed that shit today. Like I said, he stepped outside away from quarterback. He went away from quarterback. I just got done saying that shit this past Wednesday. He's not a quarterback. Everybody wants him to be there, but today he showed why he's effective when he's not in that position.
well, not to mention that he had a guy in Isaiah Agiga that can throw the ball. I mean, man was using his left hand to complete passes because he's
Oh
so
my
doggone
goodness.
hard to get to
Yeah.
bring down and sack.
Yes.
You're like,
Yes.
how is he not going down? But again, to
Hey,
pinpoint
did
what
you see
2-5 just said,
the step back jumper?
Hey,
but
wait, 2-5. Is that a Mick Ultra?
Nah, this a quick Coors Light.
Oh, okay. That's good too.
Yeah, it was like a little. It's like a little quickie. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel it. Yep, yep,
Nah,
yep,
but
yep.
when I get what I want, it's either a Heineken or I'm gonna say like a Modelo or a Newcastle.
I like your style, brother.
Yo, we're gonna have to do something on the ninth, man. We're gonna have Mizzle. I heard maybe after the game or something. Maybe we can go out or something, or before, I don't know, the day before or whatnot.
Well, I
Have
get
a drink.
I get into Vegas at 4:30 on Saturday.
Okay.
I work 10 to 6 that night, but I'm off on
Okay,
Sundays.
well, I fly out
All
at
right. Cool.
Monday morning, but I can sleep on the plane. I can sleep on the plane.
Hey, okay. Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out, man. I might even come in a day early.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it might. 'Cause, yeah, my daughters, they're gonna be going out of town. They're gonna be so. Shoot, I ain't gonna be having them. I'm about to shoot. I guess hang with the gang.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hey,
So
but
now
hey,
go ahead, Mel.
oh no, that crazy ass play there. Did y'all already talk about that hurdle?
I was just
No.
about to see. This is why we
We
all
have
have a
not
connection.
yet.
'Cause
We have
that's what I
not
was just
yet.
about to
Now,
mention.
now, now,
Go ahead,
Hey,
Dub.
now,
let's keep it
Lead
real.
in.
now.
There's a lot of plays to break down. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, you absolutely
There
right.
really
Knox.
are. There's a
A lot
lot
of
of plays
plays
to
happen. A
yeah.
lot of plays happen. A lot.
Yeah.
Well, I was having to clean up a lot of mess, but like people and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I missed. The only thing I got to catch, that was one thing I did get to catch, and it was dope. But yeah, y'all right, there was a lot.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, lead us on the hurdle, Dub. You had something to say.
Mm.
Go for it.
no. I was just saying. I'm in the process of trying to show our viewers that clip, even though it's all across social media platforms. But I'm trying to also
Do
play
you
the
want me to
clip
try
here
to
on the
upload
Mizzle
it?
Dub show. So in no, I'm already. Mel already sent it to me. I am like downloading it, so
Okay.
I'm trying to add it as
Okay.
we speak,
Oh, I'm about to say because
so
I
we
have
can
it on
show
my
the
phone.
viewers
Okay,
that
so look, let's just keep carrying on about it. So look, check it out. Bruh. It's a lot going on, man. Okay. Like, I just have to be honest. You feel me? If Vegas is ever going to win a natty, I got to be on somebody's 3-on-1. All right.
Ooh.
Because what the fuck is going on? What the hell?
Talk to us, Knox.
But
Talk
hey,
to us.
but to see Crown make that play,
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Amazing. And in the fashion that it was, in the fashion that it happened, right? Because it's not like he just hurdled one player. He hurdled one, spent off and stiff armed another, and
And
had to get hawked by fucking miles of all fucking people who probably had the worst angle of that shit.
straight up.
And was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy.
If
That
he didn't
shit
have
was
to,
definitely crazy.
if he didn't have to use his hurdle, he would have got the touchdown. I think using the hurdle and as you said, the spin move and everything, he had to catch speed. And if somebody chasing you down, any slight moment that you slow down, that gives that defender a little kind of step in it. But just to get how far he got off the hurdle and everything else, that was
Man, look, he took a leap of faith and it definitely fucking worked. All right.
indeed,
Like for
indeed.
real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he heard on it's like you tell returners on the 3-on-1. You feel me? You really want to keep that same burst of speed throughout your run.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
second you slow down, it 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 becomes a 50-50. You know what I'm saying? A good returner to watch that runs hard and runs fast and keeps the same pace. Ramsey,
Yeah, yeah.
he keeps the same fucking pace. As soon as he catches the ball, he just runs downhill.
Hmm.
He even got busy and scored, I think, on the 3-on-1.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you feel me? We just talk about the hurdle because the hurdle was crazy.
It was
We
crazy.
haven't we haven't had a hurdle all season. You feel me?
Right.
And
What
again, yeah. What you got?
what I was gonna say is, now we didn't had two spectacular things that didn't happen in the A7. We didn't have Munchie celebration doing the sideshow, and now we got a hurdle. So
We got one more.
talk to me.
We got one more, but we waiting on this clip to be uploaded before we move on to that.
Oh, did I post that clip? I don't think I did.
No, you did
not that
not,
one.
but I will send it to you.
Ooh, thank you. Because I will tag everything in A7 on that one.
I will send it to you right now. I don't think you posted that one.
But
or you might have.
The hurdle was nice.
Yes, you did post that one.
So we on the same. Yep. So we on the same. Yeah.
I had to go back and double check.
But we already know, man. Munchie got the number one.
Yeah,
the
that's
hurdle
easy.
Will be number two.
That's
hurdle
easy.
will be number two, and then the next uplink will be the third.
I think we should do that. We should do a top 10 from this season.
You already did. You already know we can do that.
Let's do a top 10 plays for this season.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a dope idea.
Let's do it, Mel.
Yeah, let's definitely do that. And put that, maybe put that in the video form, and we can run it down on the show.
Yeah, and we could put that shit out there so that shit can start accumulating some views. You feel me?
Yeah, indeed. And we'll run it on the. We'll send it to JP so it can run on the Jafos.
Yep,
it can run on the Mizzle and Dub show. And
I'm gonna post that shit.
Everybody, please subscribe to Live with 25. It's about to jump off, man.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. You don't even know with that shit. With what you sent me earlier, I ain't got nothing else to. I ain't waiting on shit else.
Wait till you hear the fire that the super dope beat maker, my youngin, did for him. Hey,
I just said I needed one thing. I just needed one thing.
And did he do it for you?
You know me, I drink to that.
Just wait. But please subscribe to Live with 25 and the Mizzle and Dub show and the Jafos and Mel. We support what 25 trying to do. So we will be on there for sure.
That's just crazy.
Yes, sir.
Now what's up, Dub? You gonna post a clip or what?
I'm trying to convert it into something else. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, hey.
Well,
uploading stuff on this is real tricky.
No,
it's
you
real tricky.
Look, I'm over here like, all right, can we
now which one you trying to do, Dub? Because I can do it right now from
no, I'm trying to talk about that one. I'm trying to talk about that one, Mizzle.
Let me see. Oh, okay. I know which one you talking about.
Hey, because Dub, you even know that shit was crazy. You can hear it in the way that you called it.
Give me a second. I think I know because I got it on my video clip. Okay, just give me a second. Let's see. Boom. Is it in my?
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't never had none of this shit happen to me.
It was some good football. It was some good football played all around today.
It's crazy.
Okay, so yep. Okay, I think I can upload both of them if I can find it. Wait, here's one.
Oh, Mel, you was right there too.
All right, Dub, I got one. Just hold on. It's uploading right now.
All right.
Mel, you was right there by the gate.
Hey, I see Mel all over the place on film today.
Bro,
was everywhere.
They weren't even cutting to my camera. My camera, it wasn't even being utilized. So I'm over there getting toasty for no reason. Being toasty. It was hot as fuck. Man,
All right,
really,
ladies and gentlemen, here I'm gonna play one of the video clips, and I'm gonna try to find the other one. But here's one right now.
Yeah, so just ping him with it. Yep. Or throw it straight up in the air.
Super high.
Like that?
Oh, baby. Here we go.
Into the night. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. JoJo Ramsey, he is gone.
Wow.
Baby.
man, that boy fast. That boy fast.
That boy, hey, as Dub said, he doesn't know if he bobbled it on purpose. But yeah, that was.
By the way, that was another Ramsey. That was JoJo Ramsey, Jodavian Ramsey. That now here's the kicker, folks. Now you saw where Southern threw the ball. They were at OTT's 35-yard line because some penalties and an ejection happened. So all this penalty yardage gave it up into OTT's own 35-yard line. So needless to say, Southern could have thrown a line drive if he wanted to. Instead, he tried to do the Knox, which only Knox can do the Knox. Only the neutralizer can be the neutralizer. But nonetheless, JoJo bobbles the ball, picks it back up, and well, as I say, he is gone. So there you have it. And oddly enough, that was the only points that OTT scored in the second half, as Sickwood got the win 64-22 over OTT, to which they didn't exactly give us 130 like they did last year, but they gave us 96 points combined, which is not bad, but most of it was dictated by Sickwood. But there you have it. But yes, that was Jodavian Ramsey with his one return, basically bouncing the ball, and well, his speed definitely did the rest. But
do you have the other clip uploaded in depth? Because I'm trying to find a way to go for it.
I'm trying, but for some reason it's just not working. Let me see what happens when I send it to you and see if I have any more success.
Yes.
Hold on.
Because I'm having I'm a little difficulty with myself on the other line, but that one right there was spectacular. It's like he just found the gleam and just ran right through it.
Oh, there definitely was a gleam.
Definitely a gleam. You sent it.
So how can I convert this?
Just kind of send it to me, and maybe I can figure out what to do with it.
Let me see. Come on now. Don't.
What is your take for next week, Knox? How do you feel these games are going to play out next week? Am I on mute?
No, I was on mute.
Oh.
I was over here trying to see. I was trying to see if I could probably upload it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Because you have.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I would have had a little success, but shit. I don't even know who's playing. Keep it real. I was still stuck on that 3-on-1 low key.
One game we got the Force versus the Insomniacs, right, Dub?
That is the first game, correct? That's at 6:30.
Okay, and then who's after that?
That would be the Pit Bosses and Over the Top at the 9 o'clock slot.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we're gonna have some great football. I think it's gonna be some good football all the way around. Both teams had a week off, you know what I'm saying? So everybody should be healthy, you know what I mean? We'll just say Insomniacs are gonna definitely be more prepared, we'll say, than they were the last meeting. And we'll say the Force is definitely gonna come with some heat too, because they know what they did and how they'll be able to, game go in their favor if need be, right? Over the top and pit bosses, I feel like that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
I feel like that is definitely gonna be a good game. It's later, right? And it's one of those where they performed pretty well today, as well as the pit bosses have performed pretty well in the past few games, you feel me? And they got all their players. So I feel like it'll be a good game, and it's going to be a test to see where either team is at and where we're at in the season.
I agree. Don't mind what you just saw right there. I'm just trying to ask some stuff.
Hey, but that 3-on-1 was crazy.
Hey, straight up.
That 3-on-1 was crazy.
Straight up.
That shit was definitely crazy. And I don't blame Southern. You can't blame Southern on that one. You can't blame Southern on that one. At least I don't, right?
Damn it, I gotta convert it.
And the reason being is because it's one of those where he did what he was supposed to do. The two people alongside of him have way better coverage than even he did. The second that ball hit his chest, one of them should have been hitting him and the other one should have been picking up the ball.
Boost, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Straight up. Straight up.
Well, hopefully we can get a A7FL division in the Northern California Bay Area region, which of course
I think that should be fire. That'll be fire.
That would be straight fire.
I know that'll make Mizzle happy. I know that'll make the All-Pro Jopos happy.
Indeed.
To get a division out there. Mm-hmm. And hopefully they will be able to host championship weekend one of these years, which will make me come back home to be a part of that festivities, if you will.
Doug, send that to my email so I can find a way to convert it into a MP4. That's the only way I can upload it. Send it to my email.
Copy that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I would say if a league was to happen out there, if they weren't the spokesman for that, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense. They would have to be the spokesman. They would have to be the broadcasters, the announcers. They would have to be all that shit.
2-5, I agree.
It wouldn't make sense no other way. And then you fly out there to go give them some flavor too. Oh shit.
All right, it has been sent. Hopefully he was able to get a part of it. As again, big shout out to Mel Carey for hopping on and talking to us as he is literally on the road as we speak, heading back to Arizona. Man had a busy weekend, of course. Live with 2-5, joining us in the building as we are recapping what happened in the A7FL, as it was the end of the regular season here in Nevada, and then playoffs beginning in the Northeast and in Ohio. Just to go over the scores one more time of what happened in the playoffs in the East and the Midwest. The Patterson U beat the DC Buzz by a final score of 44-14 as Huff returned and did Huff things.
Yes, he
Also
did.
in Baltimore, it was the Tampa Nightcrawlers, the defending Eastern Conference champions. They put up a 50 burger on the Rahway Snow Tribe and win by a final score of 50-6. And in the nightcap in Baltimore, the Baltimore Watchmen beat the Silk City Animals 71-56, as no defense was playing that game whatsoever. Covington Heights beat the Columbus Explorers 46-20, and the Cincinnati Chaos beat the QC Crush 56-12. So, with that said, here's the matchups in those brackets out there. So, with the win, the Nightcrawlers will get a bye week, as they will wait to see who they're going to play. The Cincinnati Chaos will remain at home, and they will entertain the Baltimore Watchmen as the Watchmen head back to Cincinnati, where they lost in the conference championship game last year to the Nightcrawlers. They get a chance on the same field to avenge that loss. The Watchmen taking on the Crush. We don't know what days that's going to be. I think that's next week, if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, tonight what we saw in Nevada, we saw the Pit Bosses in gold. Pit Bosses get the win 54-12. Pit Bosses locked into the 4th seed. They will take on OTT in a rematch of the 1918 comeback win that the Pit Bosses had against OTT. And, of course, the early game at 6:30 p.m., rematch of Week 1, the Las Vegas Force taking on the Las Vegas Insomniacs. A battle of the first two Nevada Division champions. And, of course, you have the Insomniacs coming in as the reigning defending national champions, looking to repeat and go back-to-back. So all that you can catch us at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at Matter Academy. But if you can't join us at Matter Academy, do the next best thing. Go to A7FL.tv. Go to, Caffeine TV, and join myself, Chris, and the Viking, and 2-5. And, of course, next week, our special guest joining us, my co-host of the Mizzle and Dub Show, Mr. Mizzle Mason, will be all over the place at Matter Academy next week as everywhere. The playoffs begin here in Nevada. So right now we are trying to show you the play of the day, folks, which took place in the OTT 6 game as Jermaine Crown Levy.
I'm trying to convert it into an MP4. I'm trying to remember how I did that because I had to convert a lot of things. So once MP4. I figured, yeah, because when you send it to me, it comes in the technology just likes to just mess with you.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I got a taste of that shit on Wednesday. That shit.
Yeah, it is something so simple.
Yeah.
And then when you try to yeah, it is not. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna see if we can do it from here, if people can see it from my phone. We just do it this way because it needs to be shown.
That shit was crazy.
Let's see. I have the video myself, so let's see if I can.
You got up there too.
Yeah, he did. It was
I
again.
was rocking. I'm just a black skin that
can we see it?
Put it straight into the camera.
And here comes Crown, Mr. Levy.
All the way closer. All right, but you gotta go up and then restart. Up and then restart.
Yep, I'll find it. I do it over.
Or hey, make it turn it sideways. Turn your phone sideways. Turn it sideways. Yeah. See if there you go.
Let's see if I can start it over again. Give me a second. Now my phone want to be difficult. No, go back to photos. There we go.
Why would it not be?
Well, Mel just sent me something. Hold on, give me a second.
That was the Asgardian. That was Schoolhouse Rock, and I'm just a black skin that can't tan. And here comes Crown, Mr. Levy. Jermaine Levy with the ball. Crown.
Oop.
He just hurdled, and there goes Levy. Crown, Kenny on running. Miles Douglas
I'll put on the replay and show it one more time.
If Miles didn't get him,
That was the
there you go, right there.
I'm just a black skin that can't tan.
Watch the hurdle, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Levy, Jermaine Levy with the ball. Crown.
Who?
Oh my goodness! He just hurdled, and there goes Levy. Crown, can he outrun him? Miles Douglas is going to force him out of bounds. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
There was some exciting things that happened today in the A7FL, man. That was just one of them right there. And shout out to my brother, man, with the call. With the just, you felt that the moment he hurdled, your passion turned right into that, because I like it, like Chris said, everybody jumped up, because I was sitting here watching it. My wife was over here because I was doing two things at once. I was being a husband, and I was also watching the game, because I also have to talk about it. But when that hurdle happened, I was like, "Oh!" And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "My bad, babe. I'm over here watching the football." So yeah, it was your passion that got us to get up a little bit for me, but that was a tremendous hurdle, man.
Yeah, he's a genius. Like I say, he's definitely a genius when it comes to being able to call these games. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you can hear the genuine passion when he does it. You feel me?
Yeah. You and Matt Ryan got this on lock, man, because I was listening to him today too. And a few plays, I was like, really was into it because of what he put out there. So yeah, you and Matt Ryan are doing a great job, Doug, man. Just I already knew
Well,
he was gonna be
I call Matt Ryan. I call Matt Ryan the Jim Ross of A7, obviously for a lot of reasons. I mean, I do my best to try to be the straight man per se, like Pat Summerall, because him and Madden were just magic together, and I try to just say what I gotta say and shut up and let Scotty or Chris or Knox do their thing and explain why the play happened, this, then, the third. But I mean, my instinct was, I almost wanted to say, "Oh my God," like Joey Styles in ECW. But
oh my God!
Oh my God! But I can. But the Tony Schiavone, "Oh my goodness," just came out, or or kind of like Vern Lundquist with the "Oh my gracious." But I mean, and then I had to reference the whole Edwin Moses thing, because, like I said, for people that know who Edwin Moses is, one of the greatest hurdlers that God ever created, multiple-time Olympic gold medalist, Edwin Moses. But I mean, he cleared Southern's head, and Deion Southern is not a small guy by any stretch of the imagination.
No,
and I mean, Jermaine Crown Levy cleared him. And if it was not for the speed of Miles Douglas,
100%,
we possibly could be talking about the greatest 3-on-1 return in A7FL history.
Hey, but it seems like damn near they both got the ball. Like, for sure, they both got the ball inside the 5, almost, right?
Right.
So, like, what the fuck?
Hey, did that not give you the Vince Carter Olympic dunk a little bit with how that hurdle was? Now we all know the dunk was spectacular,
man,
but it's almost like how he just, like you said, Doug, he cleared them. He cleared them.
Okay, now let me ask you this, right? Out of the 2 plays that happened, right? The bobble off the chest for the take back or the hurdle, what's your top play?
Oh, good.
Oh, God. You went there. Knox with gusto right now.
That,
right?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Well, since you put me on the spot, Knox, I'm going to have to say the hurdle, because that was something that has not been done. I haven't seen that in the A7 since I've been watching. So I'm gonna have to go with
Okay,
that one.
guys, hold on. We now can really play it for
Okay, there
our
we
fans
go.
to
Hey,
appreciate it.
okay, so play them
Was
if
it
we can. Let's play them both. Let's play them both.
okay? I'll play this one
Well,
and then
hold
I'll play
on.
the other one and then we'll go.
All
I
right.
got it, Dub. I got
Hold
it. I
on.
think I can do it. I think I can
Oh,
do it. Here
Mel
we
sent
go.
me another angle. Wait a minute. What angle is this? Hold on. Which one is this?
And
Hold on,
It's
folks.
probably the
Yeah,
angle he
there we
had.
go.
here comes Crown, Mr. Levy,
Whoop, whoop.
Jermaine Levy with the ball. Crown.
Oh my goodness! He just hurdled, and there goes Levy. Crown, can he outrun him? Miles Douglas is going to force him out of bounds. Oh my goodness!
All right, that was that one. All right, now let's we will show the other one, and then everybody.
Yeah, so just ping him with it. Yep. Or throw it straight up in the air.
high.
Like that.
Into the night.
Oh boy!
Oh!
Oh my goodness! JoJo Ramsey, he is gone.
Wow.
Baby.
All right, that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. So, how does everybody feel about that? What you got?
What you got, Dub?
What you got, Dub? They were all spectacular. What you got?
But I'm gonna have to go with JoJo just simply of the fact.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say before you made your prediction, the call on both of them was spectacular.
Mhm.
We're just gonna say that the call, your passion of how it all came out on both of those. That's TV worthy right there, man. That was good. So I'm sorry to cut you off, but continue with what you were saying with your pick. I just wanted to give you your shout out on that because it was great. The call was great.
No, I appreciate you. God bless. God bless you. I love you for it. But I mean, if you're gonna have to make me choose, I have to go with JoJo because that turned into a touchdown. And the fact is, again, Sick is throwing from OTT's 35-yard line. Then the fact that JoJo muffs the ball, and then I don't know what happened, but it looked like the Black Sea parted, and you just see JoJo just running downfield. Then to turn around and wave, I can hear Rob Fabian's bye just in my head as JoJo is going to the end zone on that particular play.
Yet another good call. That's a good point because Rob was saying that a lot today or yesterday per se.
Oh yeah,
it was a lot of bye on the
because
Rob Corey and Matt Ryan.
There wasn't no huss or it wasn't no excuse me, but by God, it was bye.
Indeed.
Shout out to Big Rob Fabian, who of course joins Corey Hammond, or as Cleophas Jones likes to call him, Corey A. Smith. Which Big Rob did mention that on the broadcast today during the Nightcrawlers Snow Tribe game, I believe, when he was like, Corey A. Smith? And then they went into this whole debate, and Matt thought, well, I don't want to be Skip. I'll be Kornheiser, I'll be Dan Limitar, but I don't want to be Skip. Shout out to those guys, and shout out to Matt Ryan on the football mornings with Matt. As
that was spectacular.
Did a segment.
That was good. That was good to wake up to
show.
Hear you guys, man. Yeah, the pregame wake up was nice to hear how each region put out their things. It was good. It was good to hear your voice in the morning. That was nice.
We're trying to do big things with this league. We're trying to enhance it to the best of our ability.
You are
obviously, hopefully, get a national TV deal somewhere.
It's what Mel always said, man. We about to legally rob everybody. Legally.
I'm down.
You know, I
I'm
love when Mel
down.
said that. It was like, he right.
Mhm.
Let's get it, man. And we all support each other. So let's do it. Shoot, man. Legally rob the business, right? Right, Mel?
Mel, if you can,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Me-
Yes, sir.
Mel, if you can hear us, where are you at, sir? What city are
Wiki,
you
I
going through,
think,
Mel? Keep us updated so
Wiki.
we know that you okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm in
He's
Wiki up
going
right
through
now.
Wiki okay, because we definitely want to know when you land, so we know that you are.
Hey,
So
I'm
how
about to
far are
let
you
y'all.
out,
All
Mel?
right, because we definitely want to know that you get big in.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not.
2.5 hours? Oh,
Two and a
brother.
half
Hey,
hours. Okay.
please,
Yeah.
please be safe.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Hey, look, Mel. Look,
Hey,
why we got
So,
you? What
real.
was your favorite? Who you got?
Right, yeah, Mel. What was your one?
Mine was the okay, and Dub, I agree with a lot of what you said. You know, all points because of score and everything. But I sent you guys a little clip of the hurdle, and just to see it seemed like there was a little bit more excitement with that one. Where like, man, everybody was at all. Even the refs was giving old boy props. You know,
You saw it on the
like
sideline.
I was
Yeah,
at
you
the
definitely saw it on the sideline.
yeah. So yeah, just seeing that, and just like people, everybody, like yeah, you see Steve Ashmore Media coming up there, like, oh man, that was awesome. So it was like, so just seeing that, I was like, oh damn. And so the other shot I sent you, Doug, that was actually with those glasses I was wearing. I was recording behind the scenes. So that was actually a clip with those damn Ray-Ban glasses.
Yeah,
See,
that shit was crazy. He showed me
y'all
that
better
shit.
start. Y'all
Well,
better start to appreciate what Mel
I'm
does,
going to
man.
try to upload that mail.
Okay, I don't know if that's a MP. I don't know what it
So
converts
hold
it
on,
to, but
folks.
So what the play that we were all talking about? So it seems like this one right here. If I can get it going,
All
it won't.
right.
Let's see. It won't. Yeah. So if this is if I can get it to play again. Nope, it don't want to play again. Okay, whatever. But that was the play. So I guess we just gonna go with the hurdle, right? Is that what everybody is agreeing with? Or was Dub was the one that
yeah,
was the because of the touchdown? I
It's a
like
yeah.
the hurdle.
split. It's a
I,
split.
I think I like
It's
the hurdle because the hurdle was just I'm gonna have to go with Mill. I may have said the touchdown one, but I think the hurdle was because you saw the sideline.
not
Everybody was like,
you went with the hurdle.
okay, okay. So I was right.
I,
Okay,
I'm with Dub on this one though.
because you like the touchdown because it
It's
added something.
I wouldn't even say it's the touchdown, right? It's everything that he said before that. You have the fieldage, you have the field
Ooh,
position.
yeah, where it started
He
from.
he bobbled it.
Yeah,
In real life, that should have been a whole different play. You feel
yeah,
me? He
yeah.
bobbled it. He picks up his own bobble and takes off for 99 yards.
I can't argue that. I can't.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and
that's
that,
all I'm
that's
saying. It's all valid. All valid. But
that's all valid because, like you
And
said, Knox, the starting position, because that's not where you normally throw the. If for all those that are
and
now that are watching, that's not where they normally throw the ball from. That should have been an advantage for the team that's throwing the ball. And
instead of throwing it from the 40 where he threw it from,
mhm,
he should have been, let's just say, throwing it from their 35.
yes,
So to get it to the 40, and again, he throws the ball up. He did right. He did 100% right. I don't blame Southern for that. you blame the two covers,
Ooh, okay.
right?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
on that bobble, if you look at it, the two covers are there first.
Mmm.
One should have hit him, the other one should have scooped it. Realistically,
100%.
it's just like a punt, right? We'll just say it's just like a punt in the NFL. It's just like a kickoff or, you know what I'm saying, any of that, right?
Yeah.
Once that bobble happens, what happens?
You
Once
should
he
get
bobble
smacked.
it, you get smacked,
You get
and somebody
smacked
picks up the ball. But
and get
instead,
sick.
he bobbles it from the one, picks it up, and goes 99. And not to mention, he's the younger Ramsey. He's the younger one. Not only was his brother doing work, but it's like I've said on many occasions when they both or the Ramseys know how to do work as a family.
Yeah. I like the Selly at the end though. It's like he put in that work to get there and he
Yeah.
just fainted in there. That was a good Selly at the end. That man. I think I like the hurdle because it was more of it was a celebration type of thing. Even though I did like what Ramsey did because like you said, the bobble, the position of the play, the two people should have got him, but once he got through there, he was gone. So I'm torn between, but I do like the more excitement of the hurdle. But if I was going on full blown like what you really like, it would have been that return because of like you said, Knox, what he did in the position of the of where that started. So, but
To
both
me,
plays were
that's just
tremendous.
impressive. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah,
Both of them. Both plays were definitely impressive.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you see what my shit says tonight. They really, really do need me back. Okay. Just want to put that out there. This shit's crazy. This
I'm
shit's
gonna need
crazy.
I'm gonna need them to find a way to let you be what your job title is and let you play like Bill Russell, man. Be player coach.
I feel like there's a way. You feel me? I feel like there's a way. I got to talk to my guy. You know what I'm saying? I
Because
think there's a way. Because what the
it sounded
hell?
like you got the itch going on right now, man. It sounds like you want to get out there because you're not seeing you're seeing the
Ain't look,
product and it seemed like you could add to the product.
ain't no natties coming back to Vegas with some shit like that.
Ooh.
Period. Or we'll just say the West, right? Ain't
Ooh.
no natties coming back to the West with shit like that. It just overall from any of the top teams. It's been too much bullshit going on, you know?
Now what the
Now
hell?
what squad would you play with, Knox?
The squad that I've always played for.
Okay. Okay.
Don't start doing this shit to me now.
Yeah,
There
the
we
squad
go.
I've always played for.
Okay. Now I would love to see you out there do your thing, man. I would love it. But I would also like to roam the sideline with you though too.
Look, I gotta find a way to be able to do both. Nah, but next week we definitely gonna be out there. We definitely gonna be out there. We're gonna be out there.
But it would definitely be nice to see you play though, just on that because I can feel your passion on how you talk about this sport. So I
Yeah.
know that when what you out there doing, it's gonna be real.
Look, I'm gonna send you a couple highlights
There it is. I'm always down to watch those.
real quick. Something
What
brief.
you got, Dub? What you got for us, man? I know you
Well,
disappeared for a hot second.
that wonderful internet, likes to. Let me phrase that. The Dell likes to be retarded, so now I'm finally on the MacBook as I should be. So here I
Let
am
me
back to
talk to
where
you.
right, exactly that part. And Cuz is chiming in. Do you mean WTF or what does WTW mean? Is that a new acronym? Because I'm certainly lost.
And I just also want
What's
to
the
shout out
word?
to
Oh,
What's
got
the
what's
it.
the word?
word?
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, if you saw the beginning of the show, the recap, that graphic that you saw, the opening intro, that was done by my young cousin, and we appreciate you for giving the A7 some love, cousin. I mean, the A7 has been blessed by multiple family members of mine. The intro and outro beat is done by my son. The video that you see when we open up is done by the cousin, CB Productions.
Creative Brothers Productions, which by the
Creator,
way,
yeah.
which I know I mean this ain't the actual Mizzle and Dub show, but I
Yeah.
know he is excited because his beloved Edmonton
Them
Oilers
Yes.
will be playing for Lord Stanley's Cup against the back-to-back Eastern Conference champions, the Florida Panthers. So I know Cuz is uberly excited, to say the least, to see his Oilers win their first Stanley Cup since 1990, the last time the
And
Oilers won it. And
so this is not our main show, this is our main show, but this is the show for the
A7FL.
A7FL. So subscribe to the other side of the ball on YouTube, and we run our show through that on when A7FL is played. But yeah,
Travis, thank you for staying up way late with us because I know it is almost 5 o'clock on the East
Hey,
Coast.
Travis is a fucking G, man. Let's put that
he
out
is
there. Hey, Travis is a
yes.
fucking
he
G. I
is
fuck
on
with Travis.
every show supporting, and we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely appreciate your support, brother. Definitely. I see Travis on everything that's done with
Yeah.
A7FL, what we do. So big kudos there. Give us a good subscribe on the YouTube page, Travis. If it's for A7FL, for the Joffos, for the Mizzle and Dub show.
I think
Other side of
Travis
the ball.
I think Travis subscribes to the to our page.
Oh, well, okay. I'm just saying, just make sure you can get all the content from us, and also subscribe to Live with 25 because he gonna have some fire coming here, some heat coming pretty soon.
So okay, so you drove from Baltimore all the way back to Florida? Is that what you just did, Travis? Because if you did, first off, God bless you, because that's a long drive.
Yeah. So what he's saying, he drove from Baltimore to Vegas?
No,
Or to
Baltimore
Jersey?
to Baltimore to Jersey. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad of a drive.
But still, God bless you for doing it.
For sure. For sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
man.
You stay in Jersey. All right, gotcha. Okay. All right.
But we do appreciate your support, brother.
Where's the taco meat? In the microwave?
Oh,
Okay.
tacos. Taco, eat taco, eat taco,
Yeah.
eat taco.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah,
tap into my inner Blaxican. You feel me?
Hey, it was some Mexican food here the other day too. And made an enchilada casserole the other day for the fam.
Yeah.
Fine.
Now that's being a good teammate, Travis. That's being a good teammate. That is being a damn good teammate. For sure, for sure.
Man. Straight up Travis, man. Shout out to Travis, man.
No, Travis is dope for
He's a
real.
real supporter on everything. Gives good,
Yeah.
real, raw commentary too. So yeah.
And he's excited for the Live at 2-5 show. Oh, he's
There we
full in.
go. There we go. He's already in 2-5.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a place where you can really be your motherfucking self. All right.
There it is.
And we're gonna tap in to everywhere. Why? Because we know there's people all over that want to pop their shit.
Exactly. Well, 2-5 got his final piece to what he wanted to do to start. So whenever
Yeah.
2-5 is ready, man, hey, you like I said, you already know. Whenever you want the Mizzle and Dub show on there,
Hey, look, I told
brother.
you the first episode is gonna be a party. All right. First episode is definitely gonna be a party. We already figured out what's the limit, you feel me, that we could have in this motherfucker. So I'm aiming to fill every fucking spot. You feel me?
Let's go.
I'm aiming to fill every spot.
Let's go. Well,
So
you
Travis,
know,
I'm gonna
man.
end up sending you the link for sure.
Like you said, it's gonna be a party, man. We gonna have people popping in and out, man. That's what's up, man. Already.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're gonna do tremendous things with your piece of the show, brother. I can't wait for that.
Look, I'd be the one to tell you it wouldn't be possible if I ain't had the help of y'all, for sure.
Well, I think I said this to you in the text, or I might have said it on the show, but it takes a village.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I come from both of my parents' family come from the South, so I understand it when it comes to we all got to take care of each other. It like Mel said, man, we about to rob them legally,
Right,
and
look.
we all got each other's backs in this.
All right, so here it now. This is
Oh baby,
okay. Now
here we go.
this is the hurdle from a different angle, but these are from Mel's Iron Man Ray-Ban glasses that he was wearing. So this is from his glasses. So fans, enjoy. We're gonna peep game right here. Enjoy. Okay, let's listen to this. Okay, here we go. From Mel's glasses, fans, enjoy.
Here we go.
Oh my!
Wait, what happened? No. Why does you not want to play? Are we? Are we having a delay with it?
I don't know what's going on because it seems like whenever we try to play it, everybody starts buffering.
Okay, let's see if we can start it from the beginning. Hold on.
All right,
Here
let's
we
try
go.
this one more time.
Do you want me to do it, Dub, or you got it?
No, go ahead and have at it, Mizzle.
All right, I can get it on my end and try to get it to go. From the beginning. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yes.
Woo! Oh my gosh!
Oh shit, I was just talking, but I was telling you I was doing it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that be the shit that I'm talking about. Fuck is you talking about?
Hey, you see, you know what? And this is why you guys get flagged on Fox.
Yeah. What is you talking about? That's like it's hard to tell them not to be hype off of some shit like that. You feel
And
me?
that's crazy because we love the passion from the team. That right there is raw. But hey, yeah, run it back one more time. Let's see one more time. Okay, here we go.
Woo! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey, I love that. I love it. Hey.
Well, first off, shout out to Mel for being in the trenches with the camera
Hey,
to
straight up passion.
to get that shot.
That's passion.
I mean, it wow.
I wish you guys can share that on your live feed, but guess what? The Mizzle and Dub show will show it. The Joffos will show it. Live with 2-5 will show it. So
No, I ain't showing that. I'm gonna keep it so real with you. I ain't showing that. I am not showing that. All right. What I'm gonna show is what I done sent you in your inbox. That's what I'm gonna show. Okay. I ain't showing nothing. I would show it in support. You feel me?
no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. As a support, you will show it. I mean, you know what I'm saying. That's yeah.
No, Crown definitely did his shit on that one. You can't even be mad at that play.
No, that was.
But I feel like on the low, he didn't want to get hit by Southern, so he found a neutralizer.
Well, we know Southern can lay down the leather with the best of them in this league because he is a hard hitting. I mean, you played with him, so I mean, Knox would know. But I mean,
That's
let's
the
talk
only
about
person.
Knox.
That's the only person I trust. Him and Julio. Put them alongside of me.
Yeah, you've said that multiple times. So real quickly,
Ooh,
2-5. I really want to
my
get your
bad.
thoughts on
Just saw one of the footage that Knox just showed me. Yeah, that's all. That's all I need to see right now. I'll watch the rest later, but that first one you sent me, that's all I need to see. I see you, bruh. I see you. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
All right. Well, 2-5. Give me your thoughts as the Chaos will be at home in Ohio, but
Mhm.
they will be hosting the Baltimore Watchmen as the Watchmen make their return to Cincinnati, where their season ended a year ago against the Nightcrawlers. What's your thoughts on that matchup, Watchmen and the Chaos? Which again, we will talk about this on Wednesday on the Other Side of the Ball. So please subscribe to the Other Side of the Ball YouTube channel and join us Wednesdays at 5:30 with myself, 2-5, the Viking, and Chris. But go ahead, 2-5.
Indeed. That show is real.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like you said, first off, go subscribe. You feel me? But I feel like just like this, I feel like this week set the tempo, right? This week set the tempo in both leagues. I feel like it's going to be a continuance of a great game, but overall, I'm gonna take the Watchmen.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the Watchmen for this
Yeah, I
one.
love it. I love it.
And that's pending that the Wolverine will return because he did not play in today's game against the Animals. So hopefully the Wolverine will return to help out that defense. But yeah, it really was, Travis, and you got to see that live in person.
100%.
Just what
Hey,
was
that was the one that was like 50-49 or some shit. I think that Derek had screamed out, bro, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
The final
Yeah.
the final score ended up being the Watchmen 71 and the Animals 56.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I'm going back to watch those highlights for sure.
Straight up 2-5. You right on that one. That might be my nightcap after we polish this off.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch that and eat these tacos for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Stick his beef in his taco.
Man, these kids blocking. Good play.
Which, by the way, for those that have stayed up and hung out with us, we appreciate you guys. Welcome again for those that are just now tuning in to the Mizzle and Dub Show, A7FL recap show. As you see, Mizzle is wearing the league today as he got his shirts last week. That I finally got the chance to mail out to him. So appreciate Mizzle's supporting the league. But playoffs start in Jersey and also in Baltimore and Ohio. Just to go through the scores one more time for those just in case joining us. The Patterson U beat the DC Buzz 44-14. Cincinnati Chaos beat the QC Crush 56-12. The defending Eastern Conference champions, the Tampa Nightcrawlers, put up a 50 burger, just like the Chaos. They beat the Snow Tribe 50-6. Covington Heights beat the Columbus Explorers 46-20. The Baltimore Watchmen defeat the Silksy Animals 71-56. Again, out here in Nevada, it was the Pit Bosses 54. Up here in Vegas, it was Sickwood at 64, Over the Top 22. So now, with the Covington Heist winning, they will now take the trip to Asbury Park, New Jersey, and
Busky, do me a favor. Go look on the side of my backpack in my room and
as
bring
already
my
mentioned,
lotion.
next week.
My lotion.
It'll be the Trenton Brothers in Christ, the BIC, taking on the East Orange Renegades. Let's all say
Yeah, nah. You're gonna have to bring that part back because I want to say something. Nah, bring it back. Bring it. They bring it back. There you go. Now, what do we have next week?
The BIC taking on the Orange.
Ooh,
Hey, Corey might have a long day.
ooh.
Hey,
What
Corey
is
might.
it? Wow. Whoa, Lord.
Corey might. Hey,
We
I
love
res-
and we
we love Corey. But
we love
Corey
Corey.
might have a long day.
Nah. I love Corey too, but nah.
Well,
nah.
Travis is already calling it.
No.
He's already
Mercy.
saying what's gonna happen.
Easy. Hey, they might fuck around and even set a new record. I'm saying they set a new record.
Ooh.
You think they're gonna surpass Sick Witted's 92? You really think that?
Fuck yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm going for it. Why not?
Why
the fuck not?
That is a bold prediction, my friend. That is a
I
very
don't even
bold.
care.
Well,
That's
why.
Let's go.
That's why 2-5 got his own show.
Look.
That's because he's
Come
gonna
on.
be raw with it. He gonna say some things.
Come on, man. You got to think. You got to think. It's gonna be a long. We can say. Let's just be real. It's gonna be a long fucking day for the offense. Okay.
It's gonna be.
The offensive stuff is gonna have a long fucking day.
Corey gonna have a long day.
Bro, there's nobody on their defense that is even gonna be even. We'll just even.
Hey, you know what though? 100%.
It's not possible. I mean, it's not like it's not possible.
Straight up. But when Travis has been commentating on everything I've been reading, he's been fucking spot on. So
no, 100%.
I might have to agree with what he's saying right now.
100%.
Because he's been spot on with everything he's been talking about with this league.
But Travis, keep it real. You don't think that BIC, if they really wanted to, if they really fucking wanted to,
we definitely ain't starting that one.
If they really fucking wanted to, you telling me they can't come out and set the record? I think they could.
I'm not saying it's not possible. That's not what I'm saying by any means. I definitely think it's possible. I mean, the BIC is playing with a lot to prove. And as mentioned, the Northeast definitely wants to get back in the championship game by not having any representation a season ago. But again, as Big Rob said on when he appeared on the other side of the ball, he kept saying, "Watch out for the Nightcrawlers," because, as he mentioned, and a lot of times, this is true. The team that gets to the championship game the year before and they lose it, they tend to play with the chip on their shoulder, and it seems the Nightcrawlers are playing that way. And not to mention, he didn't play in the championship game last year, but this time Dominique Rogers-Cromartie is playing on the Watchmen. What kind of element that could possibly add, that remains to be. I know you are, Travis. I know you are, and I mean, kudos to you guys because you guys were gracious in defeat. You guys were classy the whole entire way and gave the Insomniacs their props. I mean, you guys came to try to get 35 racks. You went home with 10, but I mean, Nightcrawlers.
10 racks ain't bad either, though.
No, it's not. I mean,
30. We know 35 sounds good, but 10 is good too. But we all know if you play dominoes, all money ain't good money, but you still got 10.
Mm-hmm.
That it is. That is. You know what? We're gonna.
But to be a champion, that holds something different though. So I understand that though.
Well, I mean, when you have Logo Davis, when you have Mark Bagway, when you have BME Keys, when you have Rico Brown, when you have Mr. Henderson, who goes from sideline to sideline, I would like my chances too to definitely repeat in the East. Playing the Nightcrawlers is not going to be a cakewalk. First off, number one, you need to have speed, because we know about Florida football players. Florida football players have a lot of speed.
What's my favorite college football team?
And that part. You didn't have one of your top guys, and you still put up a 50 burger. That's my point. Now, just imagine if he was there, it might have been 60 or 70. But that's my folks.
I mean, that's it. That's the thing with them though. Like they have a system, right?
They do.
We can
Yes.
say that they have a
Yes.
system. You feel me? And not only do they have a system, we can say they can go conventional and give you, in the trenches, with linemen and style football. You feel me?
Mhm.
To where it makes them difficult to prepare for. You feel me? But it's one of those where, again, like you said, they're hungry. You had a some big talks, right? Which nobody's fucking said shit since then, and that's some bullshit, right? But it was a lot of talks in the beginning of the season about some big moves that were supposed to have happened, and to see that those big moves did not happen, and they stuck it out with their core guys. Of course, they're hungry.
Well,
Of course, they're ready to compete.
Just keep this in mind, though. They won a game by just having 8 players.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind, folks.
That's
the Nightcrawlers won a game with having just 8 people.
What
That's
Travis
only one.
just said right. What Travis just said right there, man. That's a
And the
strong
Ghost
statement right there.
and the Ghost is the one that set the record for with the 109 return against
That
Right.
shit was
the
fucking
Nightcrawlers.
crazy.
And that's the only points the Ghost scored against the Nightcrawlers in the
Yeah.
Florida
But again,
championship game.
they made history on them. They made history. That was history.
Hey, bro, Dredge was flowing on that one.
That was history.
Hey,
Sometimes history sticks. Okay, we have
It
to be
does.
honest. All right, history definitely sticks.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
That's a 109.
Hey,
That's
bro,
crazy.
Dredge was
Yeah.
flowing on that return, bro.
Yeah.
Them things was
Okay, so Travis, look, while we have your attention, okay, at least this has been a question for me. Where the fuck was the third guy on the 3-on-1? Okay, because we never seen this motherfucker even come into the picture. Where the fuck was he? Where was he? Never seen him. I swear it was like a 2-on-1. All right, where the fuck was the other guy? And did you guys trade him after the play?
Did you trade him for a wash machine after that?
Man, something. A bigger. Okay, but you had to. I know he threw the ball off, but there was only 2 people in frame when that shit happened. So it looked like a 2-on-1 as opposed to a 3-on-1. Where was the third guy? And even if he threw that shit off, I'm offended, because even with me throwing off, I'm gonna still get down there and at least try to cover, right? Did he at least get that
or clothesline somebody?
You
which
know,
knocks, which 2-5 is very capable of doing.
Well, I just seen the first clip that Knox sent me. He was down there making the tackle. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, okay, I see you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Mizzle, you see what I'm saying though now? Like, if we're not bringing a natty back with shit, if at least, I'm just saying, offense and defense could be cool. But if you let motherfuckers run 109 yards, you let motherfuckers run from the 1 yard line, what the fuck going on? You feel me? It's not competitive. It's not going to be competitive.
Your analysis right there is 100%. Just off that one clip that I saw and your statement with that, I agree. You got to cover. You got to fucking cover.
Yeah, okay, I see, but yeah, I don't like it. As a fellow thrower myself, yeah, that should have never happened.
He's like Mike Singletary. He's like Mike Singletary. Can't do it.
I don't want it.
Can't do it.
Good enough excuse. That ain't no good enough excuse. Fuck that.
I love it.
Oh boy. So 2-5. talk about the first matchup that we're going to see next week here in Nevada. Rematch of week 1 between the Force and the Insomniacs. The Insomniacs, of course, looking to defend their championship and go back to back. Of course, the Force, very first division champion in this division, but the Force played the Insomniacs tough in week 1, but the Insomniacs found a way to get it done by 13 points. How do you see round 2 between the Force and the Insomniacs?
And your boy is gonna be there watching it live.
I feel like it's gonna be a good game, right? We'll start off there. If it's gonna come down to the trenches. Okay, it's gonna come down to the trenches for both teams, both offensively and defensively, right? Because both teams have a solid line, but can they withstand the pressure and withstand, the intensity and all that shit for 4 quarters or however many quarters, right? Is what it's gonna come down to. Yeah, I feel like this. I'm gonna go Insomniacs for this one. I'm gonna go Insomniacs. But we also have to keep in mind that they don't have Davik right now. Davik is, if I'm not mistaken, Davik is hurt, so they won't.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
He won't be there.
The pass game.
It solid point, Dub. Yes.
He won't be there. So that's when it's time for those other receivers to step up. You know what I'm saying, and be able to fill those shoes in. Right. Again, Scoot didn't play last week, so it's one of those where will he play this week?
Still waiting on Live with 2-5 and Mizzle to return. But for those tuning in and watching us, welcome to the A's.
Oh,
I was gonna say I'm good. You're not.
I was gonna say wait. I want to say he's waiting on us. I'm like, me and you.
I'm
good,
like, yeah,
I'm solid. But go ahead. What we were saying about that's right. Scooter didn't play last.
Yeah, Scooter didn't play. Like I said, Scooter didn't play last week, so it's one of those. Well, he'll probably play this week, right? So that's different. We got players that probably haven't been there that are going to be there. So again, it's going to make it pretty tough for either both sides to really, hopefully be able to let's just say do what they want to do, and it actually becomes a competitive game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But ultimately, I would say I'll take Insomniacs. Do I feel like they'll blow them out and do all that shit? Nah.
Well, the Force got a good defense, though, Knox.
They have a good defense, but again, I'm gonna say when it comes to the Insomniacs O line, right? They know how to be a little bit more manipulative. You feel me?
That's a big fact.
So it's one of those where the Force, but they have a good leader, not necessarily on the D line, but within the defense in Tone. You feel me? So even with Tone being, a former Insomniac, this is kind of like one of those get back games for him as well. You feel me? So that's why I say ultimately it's going to be one of those, it's going to come down to the wire. You feel me? If not, it might be like a 1 or 2 tub type ordeal. You feel me? But yeah, but if the Force can come out and run the ball and get through their running backs and do all that shit and figure out how to neutralize, let's just say players like AJ, players like JJ, the one other big linebacker that they got, you feel me? If they can come out and be able to hold them, you never know what the fuck can happen.
That's true. But I think we might see a lot of munching.
Of course. You're going to see him regardless.
And
you're going to see him regardless.
And getting Scooter back, that's huge.
Yeah. But I feel like this is also one of those games where players like Jay Prince, players like Trey Go-Getter, you feel me? Players like Officer Cody Johnson, you feel me? shit, even players like Danye, excuse me. There's multiple people and multiple players that can step up and play that receiver role that Scooter feels comfortable with.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Again, because they've all played in the flag world.
Yeah.
Everybody from the force has played together and don't know really too much of shit about what's going on in the flag world. So they don't really know about their chemistry and shit like that.
Yeah. I just like the matchup of the Insomniacs offense up against the Forces defense because we know what the Forces defense is. They can play, they can hang with some of the big dogs in here, especially if they're on in tune with each other. But I just think that Scooter can manipulate a lot of things with it in this game if he's on his shit. And definitely if you get Munchie on point too.
Yeah.
And I didn't even mention Mr. Wilkerson.
He's not 100%. At least from what I was told. You know what I'm saying? He's not 100%.
I didn't know that. That's
hasn't been running the same.
That's slightly breaking news right here on the show.
Hasn't been running the same, So
but now he doesn't have to carry the whole load because you have Devontae Carter. You have
no,
you don't.
Come
you
on,
don't? Okay.
Dub. Dub. I know you call the games, but do you pay attention? Let's keep it real, okay? Again, we're gonna speak facts. He's only running over shit that's either we haven't seen that player in a while. You feel me? We haven't seen that specific player in a long time. So can he pick up the load? You feel me? And if he is, why hasn't he been able to lately? Why haven't they been giving him that load? Where's Juice been?
That was my next question. Because I was going to say, well, if he can't carry the load, certainly Juice can, but we have not seen Juice. So that's a very good question because when Juice is there, he adds a dynamic to that run game to where you can take the load off Wilkerson to where he doesn't have to carry the load.
No, it's not like he isn't giving out bus rides for free. You know what I'm saying? Because
this is true.
No, I'm not too sure.
Well, yes, he has trimmed down, slimmed down. But one thing, I think one thing that we can agree on for sure is that the Insomniacs have definitely got to stop putting the ball on the turf because
100%.
they've been having fumbleitis the last few weeks, and again, that can be a contagious thing, and that can be a continuous thing. And if they haven't shored that up, that possibly could be a problem because, last season he was just a difference maker last year. And hence why he was able to tire out your guys' defense last year in the championship game because the Insomniacs stuck with the run, and when they needed it late, it happened. Now, it did help that Munchie basically had a moving screen on 3 defenders that led RTC to the end zone, despite the fact that he had a flat tire heading towards the end zone. But I know when him and Henderson met collision last year in the title game, it was like, oh baby,
yeah.
That. Oh yeah,
yeah. It was definitely that. If you haven't watched that game is one of those where you can legitimately watch that game when you're fucking bored and you just want to have something exciting to watch. You feel me? Because they both made plays. You feel me? When you thought that the Watchmen were gonna, end up taking over and doing some shit, the Insomniacs had an answer. When the Insomniacs would take over and do some shit, they had an answer. You feel me? So,
or as Big Rob Fabian likes to say, the Boonak blessing happened for the Insomniacs with Quincy Burt's 2 turnovers at the right moment at the right time, but as he says, that was his interpretation. But it should be a fantastic game between the Force and the Insomniacs, Part 2 at Matter Academy at 6:30 p.m. And in the nightcap, a rematch that took place a few weeks ago, which the Pit Bosses got the 19-18 win over OTT. What is to expect in this playoff game between the Pit Bosses and Over the Top?
Yes, good question.
I feel like OTT has more depth, so they'll be able to dig into their roster if guys get tired. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Pit Boss really don't have too many players that are able to, let's just say, go all 4 quarters and have that motor and have that engine to just go. So if they get tired out, then OTT might be able to pull it away. Or if like I said, the OTT's D line is able to have a great game against the Pit Boss's O line, that could be a difference maker in itself. But
Very valid point.
do they have an answer for Iquan? Do they have an answer for Cunningham? You know what I'm saying? Do they have an answer for any one of those, ooses that have been there as of late, right? That's why I say it's going to be a big test for both.
It is. It is a rematch of this season's game, to which OTT had a 12-0 lead, but the Pit Bosses came back and found a way to win it by a final score of 19-18 in that game. So it's a rematch with that. But nonetheless, we have the highest going to Asbury Park, New Jersey to take on the U, and that is a U with a re-healthy and revamped Huff. He is back from his injury, and Huff was doing Huff things. Again, the Watchmen going up to Cincinnati to take on the Chaos. Again, Baltimore or Cincinnati was where the season ended for the Watchmen a season ago. So we will see. But nonetheless, playoffs galore this upcoming week. Again, don't forget to catch the 3-on-1 podcast with Matt, Rob, and Corey. Again, don't forget to check out Live with 2-5 coming up real soon. Of course, the Mizzle and Dub show. We're always doing shows, and we will have our NBA Finals preview show to see who's going to win out of the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. But also, please subscribe to the 3-on-1 podcast. Also, please subscribe to the Other Side of the Ball podcast on the Other Side of the Ball YouTube page, and also where podcasts are sold. And also, don't forget to check out the Mizzle and Dub show, and also check out the El Pro Jaffos. And I think we got everybody plugged in. I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, we want to sincerely thank everybody for tuning in and watching this A7FL recap show, as we were not planning to go almost 2.5 hours. But
yeah, we did
go.
LOL.
But nonetheless, my brother from another, my co-host of the Mizzle and Dub show, will be live and in color and in public, if you will, coming up this upcoming Sunday. So looking forward to seeing Mizzle on the field, and dear Lord, Mizzle with 2-5. The world is not ready for that. They're not ready.
Yeah, they are.
They done fucked up and put 2 of them most America's most wanted.
And wait, there's also a triplet. We also got Mel. It's a wrap.
Mel, we need a give us an alert real quick.
Yeah, where you at, Mel? You
if
good?
You can hear us. Yeah, just give us a little unmute real quick.
Yeah, let us know you good, Mel, real quick. Oh, baby. Well, it's a good thing maybe it's a good thing that he may not chime in. I mean, he's focused on the road, so we'll take that too, though. So hopefully, only Mel
can unmute himself if he wants to speak. But nonetheless, Certainly, Mel. Let us know that you got to your destination safely. Basically, want to thank everybody for coming in, chiming in, and leaving comments here in the comment section here on the Mizzle and Dub Show, A7FL recap show. But nonetheless, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Again, catch us this upcoming Wednesday with myself, live with 2-5, the Viking, and Chris as we recap all the stuff that happened in the A7FL on the other side of the ball this upcoming Wednesday. But nonetheless, special thanks to Mel from Flash Media Sports, and also subscribe to them. Subscribe. Special thanks as always to Live with 2-5, aka Mr. Only Dads, for
Appreciate it.
chiming in. For Mizzle A. Smith, I am the Blaxican Alvarez saying we thank you for watching, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and I need to go take a nap, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I got work. I got work,
you guys.
I got work, so we good.
Hey, we appreciate
also,
you
shout out
guys.
to the super dope beat maker, my GD son, man. And we can't do a lot of things without that young man. And what you hear in the background.
He is
Take us out,
correct on that, folks. Well, we are going to go and ride out, but nonetheless, we appreciate everybody for coming.
Yes, we do.
Fell Rap Show. Enjoy the rest of your week, you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you on Wednesday on the other side of the ball. And Travis, you get some rest. Thank you for coming in and chatting with us, bro. Anytime you want to come on the show, the doors. Anytime you want to come on the show, the door's open.
Yes, indeed. All right, Knox. All right, Dub. All right, Travis. Mel, if you can hear us, man, get home safely.
All right, Mizzle.
And you've been
watching.
All right, Knox. And you've been watching the A7FL Mizzle and Dub recap show.